Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. The roadmap has been updated, so let us check out the latest changes. And as always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Thank you all so much for the support. So firstly, for the progress tracker, the EU Landing Zone team has been split into two teams now. We have the EU Landing Zone 1 and EU Landing Zone 2 teams, as both teams now have resources coming from the props teams. It says the only change is a light reallocation of resources and the name change for the original team, with a full schedule for the EU Landing Zone 2 team coming once it has been finalised by production. Now, the EU Landing Zone teams are working on things like Bounty Hunting version 2, the Cargo Refactor, cave improvements, jump points, and pyro, plus much more, including 3 unannounced content items. Very excited to see what they are, so it'll be interesting to see how that gets distributed. Now, there are also a few new additions to the progress tracker. Firstly, we have Arena Commander Classic Race Overhaul, and this is a complete overhaul of all systems and maps in Arena Commander's Classic Race mode, with improvements including a complete refactor of the Checkpoint, Entity, and Race Manager system, improvements to scoring, a complete rework of all 3 of the new Horizon Speedway maps, as well as the new map, the Snake Pit. Now, this overhaul has 12 weeks work, which kicked off early July and will complete around the end of September. So more updates to Arena Commander with its racing mode, and CIG have said that they are wanting to support the racing community a lot more in Star Citizen going forwards, which will be great. Next we have the Volt Pulse Energy Pistol. Now, Volt are a human manufacturer of energy weapons who specialise in producing handheld and ship weaponry based on existing proven technology rather than having their own research and development team innovating. And Volt stands for Verified Off-World Laser Technologies and will complement the other 3 weapons in the Volt lineup that we kind of know of so far that are on the progress tracker. We have the Fresnel, which is an SMG, and this has work completing at the end of September. The Parallax Energy Assault Rifle, that also has work completing at the end of September. And the Volt Quartz SMG, so another SMG, which had work a little while ago, I believe. It does also mention that Volt do have a Zenith Sniper Rifle and a Prism Shotgun, plus a Stinger Repeating Laser, which I assume will likely be a ship weapon. But anyway, the Volt Pulse had only 1 week of work that happened at the start of July, so it should be done already. So a great new array of weaponry that looks cool, and I do look forward to adding them to my arsenal. Now, the next feature is called AI Vehicle Perception, which gives the AI the ability to both perceive and detect vehicles from the ground, as well as select ground-based targets when piloting their own ship using both vision and radar. And this has 8 weeks work that kicked off at the beginning of August and will finish around the end of September. So expanding on the AI systems to get NPCs capable of actually targeting and firing upon ground targets or from the ground, which is all part of helping to get the AI capable of everything, attacking, defending, and pretty much putting up a good fight, which I am all for. Now, the final new addition, which is the best one in my opinion, is called Aerodynamic Control Surfaces, which says ships with control surfaces will be able to use them in atmosphere to aid in their maneuverability, and this will allow for improved performance from ships that have weak maneuvering thrusters in atmosphere and bring new depth to aerodynamic flight in the game. So quite a massive deal in moving atmospheric flight more in the direction they want with real-world aerodynamics, allowing us to use these controllable surfaces to glide or maneuver, which will change flight planetside quite dramatically, and it will also mean no more ships just sitting with their nose pointing down at you, firing while you're running around on the ground. So this I am very excited to see come along, and this has 27 weeks work that kicked off mid-August and will complete around mid-February next year. So there is a bit of a wait for it, but hopefully we'll get to see updates on this in sprint reports and so on. Now, there is also an amendment which is in relation to the Arena Commander Classic Race Mode Overhaul that they say was always intended to release with Alpha 3.19 and not 3.18, and is currently on track to do so. So this card has been removed from the release viewer temporarily for the 3.18 patch until all of its goals for Alpha 3.19 are finalised, but it will still remain on the progress tracker. So there is a couple of things here. Firstly, I'm not too fussed about it being taken out of 3.18 and put into 3.19. More importantly, I am happy that it confirms that CIG are planning to release an Alpha 3.19 build which is great news, likely while the 4.0 patch is with the Evocati on the PTU till next year. So I do suspect, just like what we saw with 3.17.2, Alpha 3.19 will be one of these content-rich patches to keep us going while they test the more significant patch of 4.0, meaning that we will have a patch in December, and we're not just left with 3.18 until next year. So that is this week's roadmap update, only a small update, but still pretty impactful with the 3.19 confirmation, proper aerodynamics on the way, and AI vehicle perception slowly building on more of the necessary AI abilities. But with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing. We have reached 50,000, so now we're aiming for 100,000. That'll be a little while. Follow me over at twitch.tv/supermacbrother. You are all more than welcome over there. We will be discussing the roadmap and Star Citizen in general while playing some 3.17.2. Do hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, big thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.